What it is, all you goddamn hypebeasts. It's your boy Sin Supreme, and we are back with another Let's Talk Supreme. And in this episode, with the news of the Supreme Lacoste drop happening this week, what I actually wanted to talk about is Supreme and their collaborations. Just in general, do they do too many of them? Have they not done enough? Have they not done brands that we as a community have wanted? But one thing I do know is Supreme has done their fair share of collaborations. Just to name a few of the brands that Supreme has worked with, you have Bape, Comme des Garçons, Nike and Jordan, Neighborhood, Undercover, Fila, Vans, North Face, Original Fake, Hanes, Champion, Stussy, Levi's, Brooks Brothers, Stone Island, Timberland, Lacoste, Louis Vuitton, and the list goes on, ladies and gentlemen. It is crazy. I mean, when you even look at this season, there's been a collaboration pretty much every week. Please feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there's ever been a Supreme season where every single week we were getting a collaboration. But so far, that's how this 28 season has been going. My personal opinion on Supreme and their collaborations is I love them. I love the fact that Supreme is as big as they are and still feel comfortable working with a Louis Vuitton and a Hanes. There really doesn't seem like there's any boundary to who they'll work with. And also some of my favorite pieces have come out of collaborations. So I'd be the last person to really hate on the fact that Supreme does do a lot of collaborations. Now I did do a poll on my Instagram asking you guys whether or not you think Supreme does too many collaborations. If you don't follow me on the gram, you're fucking up. I will put the results of the poll somewhere on the screen, but it seemed like for the most part, everyone thought that Supreme does not do too many collaborations. People love when Supreme works with other brands. It's just what it is. It keeps the season exciting. Before the season starts, for the most part, in the lookbook and the preview, Supreme shows us every item they're going to be releasing, aside from maybe a couple hidden items here or there. But in that preview, you get to see everything. So right then and there, you are already making your decisions about what you like and what you don't like. When they do these collaborations, these shits come out of nowhere. Sometimes they're leaked and sometimes you don't find out till Monday. But whenever it happens, it gives us something to talk about. It gives us something to be hyped for if we weren't really hyped for the lookbook pieces. Also, another thing is that it pushes Supreme to try new things. If it wasn't for some of these collaborations, we might not be getting a Supreme pinball machine or a Supreme Everlast mat or a Supreme North Face gold foil jacket. This allows Supreme to do things in a quality fashion that they might not normally be able to with just being a skate brand. Which only makes my next point is that with a lot of these collaborations, we get a lot of classic pieces, like the Supreme Everlast boxing gloves, or the Supreme Undercover Witch Tee, which is one of my favorites. And I have Supreme willing to collaborate with other brands to thank for that. Now, there are people out there who will say that Supreme working with so many brands is not a good thing. And I can totally understand that frame of mind. When you have something that you feel is so special as far as the brand itself, one thing that's important to people who are a follower of that is its integrity. They don't want to see it hoard out and just be used because people will think it'll build up hype. There are people out there who will say Supreme doing so many collaborations could eventually weaken the brand's identity to the point of losing it. And I hear you. Supreme works with a lot of brands that have nothing to do with skating. I also hear people saying that Supreme working with so many brands hurts its own creativity. Like they can't rely on their own lookbook pieces or just their own Supreme pieces to carry the season. So they have to work with a lot of other brands to create buzz and hype around them. And I can understand that as well, but I really don't see that being an issue. If Supreme was to go a whole season with 0 collaborations, it would be a weird season to not get a Vans, a North Face, or any of that shit, but it would be interesting to see a season with no collaborations. That would be fucking insane. But really what matters in this whole thing is you guys' opinion. So let me know in the comments below, do you think Supreme actually does too many collaborations? Are you sick and tired of it? You want to just see Supreme's own creativity? And if you like this video, make sure you leave a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, you gotta subscribe, bitches. As always, it's your boy Sin Supreme, and I shall see you next time. Peace.